I'm going 80. These guys are stupid. Okay, there we go, 75. Alright, let's go 85. They're probably going 90. This is fucking ridiculous. Go! I'm trying to catch these fucks.
The Utah Highway Patrol Office for Wasatch and Summit County. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message.
Jesus Christ. They're going 15 over, probably 20. Hi there. There's a couple of motorcycle officers going west on I-80, and they're going way over the speed limit, like 15 to 20 miles an hour over.
We're out on I-80.
Hang on one second. I'm waiting for the next mile marker. Mile marker 159 is what we're passing right now.
159?
Yes, they're going.
You're at what part of the city?
Yes.
Okay, let me get you to that dispatch center. Hold on.
Thank you.
If this is an emergency, please hang up and 750 dispatch. This is Jessica.
Hi Jessica, I'm currently traveling on I-80 West around mile marker 1. Hello?
I'm still here at mile marker.
Oh,
Mile marker?
sorry, around mile marker 160, 161, and there's a pair of motorcycle officers that are traveling 15 miles an hour over the speed limit. Now, as a concerned citizen, that seems quite hypocritical to me. They're a pair of motorcycle officers riding side by side on I-80 West, and I was wondering if there's anything that you can do.
They're officers?
Yes. We're about 1 mile away from exit 155.
Okay, give me just a second, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Can I get your name, please?
I'd rather remain anonymous.
Okay.
I mean, I've been flashing my brights at.
File a complaint or anything like that?
I mean, I'd rather have them pull over, and I'd rather speak to them face to face. I've been flashing my brights at them, trying to signal them, honking my horn. I mean, I'm pacing them, but they're not doing anything. They're in their own little world here. And then I'll file a complaint, because I need to get their names and badge numbers.
Okay, let me... Give me just a second, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, so I will go ahead and take it over. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a sergeant on the phone and tell him what's going on. What mile marker are you passing right now?
We just, mile marker 154, 154. Okay, are they able to pull off to the side? I'd love to speak with them.
I'm not sure who those covers are. They're not actually in our section, like they're in our jurisdiction, but I don't know who those ones are, so I have to call the sergeant in our section.
Okay, yeah, now they're going 20 over, and if I'm correct, then that's reckless driving.
Let me, I'll let you know what kind of vehicle are you in.
I'm in a black Subaru Outback.
Black Super Outback. Okay. I will make our sergeant aware of it and have them pick it up. And are you sure you don't want to leave your number just in case the sergeant wants to talk to you?
I'll leave my phone number, but I would rather remain anonymous as far as my name goes.
What is that phone number? So they might give you a call if they do take her from a private or block number, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, officer! Yo! Hey! Pull over! Pull over! You, pull over! Come here. What's your name and your badge number?
Brian Dunaway,
What's your badge number?
3K27.
Brian Dunaway, 3K27. Do you know why I pulled you over today?
You asked us to pull over. We pulled
Yeah,
over.
I was flashing my brights at you for probably the past 50 miles.
50 miles?
Maybe a little bit less, but do you know why I pulled you over?
Nope.
No. Have him come here too. I need his name and badge number as well.
I want your name and badge number.
What's that? I can't get it.
Name and badge number.
Ben, 3K17.
Ben, 3K17. Is that your last name?
Nope, Powers.
Ben Powers, 3K17. Do you know why I pulled you over today?
I know you pulled me over. We just pulled in the parking lot. Go eat. What's up?
Yeah, well, I've been flashing my brights at you as what you might consider your berries and cherries, right?
What's that?
I was flashing my brights at you, trying to pull you over for quite a ways. Do you know why?
I have no idea. I didn't know you were trying to pull stars. What specifically?
If someone's going 80 miles an hour in a 65, would you pull them over?
80 and a 65.
Yep. What about if they were going 90 in a 70?
I guess what are we getting at? Because we want to go eat lunch. We got to get back. What
Oh.
can I do for you?
Well, sometimes people have things to do as well when they want to go eat and go to work, and then you pull them over for speeding, right?
I guess have a good day. I don't.
No,
know.
no.
I'm done.
No, if you guys want to set the example,
Listen,
then
man.
you need to set the example.
Okay.
Because it's fucking hypocritical
Okay.
that you guys are going 15 or even 20 miles an hour over the goddamn speed limit.
Okay, man.
Yeah. Hi there. I'm down in the lobby of the Park City Police Department. I need to speak to the supervisor of Brian Dunaway and Ben Powers. I'd rather remain anonymous. Thank you. Cool. So I wanted to talk to you about Officers Brian Dunaway and Ben Powers. Ryan?
Yep.
Oh, R-Y-A-N? Okay. So yesterday at a little bit before 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I witnessed both these officers on their motorcycles traveling for 56 miles consistently at a speed of 15 to 20 miles per hour over the posted speed limit.
Okay.
And that's concerning to me for 3 reasons. Reason 1, it's against Utah traffic regulations to travel above the posted speed limit. Number 2, it's a safety issue where, either that could cause an accident with someone else on the road trying to avoid them, or 2, for the officer's safety themselves. If they hit an imperfection in the road or another vehicle, they could become a pink mist or a meat crayon based on the fact that they're riding a motorcycle. And number 3, I think that in this day and age, with the increasing divide that we're seeing between police officers and the public, that when people witness officers committing traffic infractions, among other things, it creates a sense.
Furthers that divide.
It furthers that divide, absolutely. So,
I see you've got a map here, so
yes,
I expect you to show me kind of where you saw them starting off, and
this is where I first saw them, right here. This
So
is
obviously it's
I-80
I-84,
West.
right.
Yeah, I-84. Then we traveled on to I-80 West.
okay, so you first saw them on I-84.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was trying to signal to them using my brights and some light horn honking for them to slow down or maybe even pull off to the side of the road. I had called dispatch, asking for them, letting them know that they were speeding.
Okay.
They were traveling at an excessive speed, and I never received a call back. But
So do you know which dispatch center you talked to?
at first I called the Utah State Highway Patrol.
Okay.
And then they transferred me to Park City Dispatch.
Okay.
And then finally I made contact with them at the exit of Kimball Junction. And we had pulled into the a parking lot near Redstone, and that's when I had a conversation with them.
Okay.
And they didn't really want to hear it and went off to go eat some lunch. So because of those 3 reasons that I mentioned, I have a few ideas on how we could possibly proceed if you were willing to hear them.
Okay, of course that's why I'm sitting here.
Okay, fantastic.
So before you start though, and so obviously the speed limit's going to vary, along this area.
Yes.
You say consistently 15 to 20, is that what you said?
15 to 20 and at one point 25 over.
Okay. Do you remember where about that was?
I have it all on dash cam.
Okay.
I have that entire route and their speed with
Okay.
a GPS and speed recording dash cam.
Okay. Would you be able to provide that recording to me?
Absolutely. I have it posted on YouTube on a private channel.
Okay.
It's not available to the public unless you have the actual link. So
Okay.
that's the link right there.
Okay. Can I keep this? Or do I just need to take a picture of it?
You can just take a picture of that, yeah.
Make sure it went through real fast.
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure I was able to actually see it.
Okay. Yeah. And what was your badge number, Sergeant Johnson?
It's 3K10.
3K10. Okay. 10. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. So, a few ideas on how to proceed. First idea is, but before I start, I'm a military veteran, and we always had accountability. And I think that in order to close that divide between the police and the public, that showing that accountability is happening within the department is absolutely paramount, especially in a situation, even that might be as trivial as this. So first idea is issue a traffic citation, because I have witnessed other citizens, including personal family members, receive traffic citations for those kinds of speeds.
Sure.
Even less speeds. Option 2, we can go the complaint route and, I've looked at your PC, your Park City
Manual.
Police, the policy manual. Found a lot of things.
that that even just speeding like this at such a rate could lot of policy violations. So we can go one of those two ways. And number 3, I would like to, have them issue an apology in person to me.
Okay, so let's talk about each one of the options.
Okay,
so first option, I can't issue my own officer a citation.
Okay,
that's like, it's out of our power. I could contact UHP and request that they do it, but I can't force them to issue them one. Okay, just like I have a discretion on traffic stops, I can't force my officers to issue citations. It's against state law. Okay, does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. Option 2, formal complaint and going off the policy. That's the more standardized that we normally do. We can look at that route. I can go through, look at the video, just verify everything up. And then what happens from there is I report my findings to my lieutenant. We look at any previous complaints, any other factors that might contribute into that, and then disciplinary is done at a myriad of different levels.
Okay, and going that complaint route, would I be able to receive updates as to the status of that investigation?
So generally we can do updates. I can't always give you a disposition.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay.
But even a conclusion of the findings, you'd be able to?
And generally, yeah. And then third option, with the apology, ultimately, I don't know if that's something I can force on them, but that is an option I can offer up to them as well.
I think that's probably one of the biggest things, because, when I have clear video evidence of them breaking traffic law, and then having them acknowledge that can bridge that gap that has been forming over the past few years. And acknowledging, that's really what I want.
Yeah. And
showing that to the public is absolutely, it can be really beneficial for the department. Because I heard about the incident a few years ago with that 15-year-old who was recording the police and all that here in Park City. So, and I know that pretty much based off of the Google reviews that are on the Park City PD page. So, I think that having some sort of positive, acknowledgement of fault essentially is really great. I know you can't force them to do that,
right?
But I think explaining that to them and how it could make the department look good for something that they cleared for violating the traffic law.
Sure.
I can go a long way.
Okay. On a separate note, on a cautionary note, okay, if you see officers committing violations, just report it to dispatch. Don't try and flash your brights at them. Don't try to honk, because you're now becoming potentially involved as well. Okay. So I'm just looking out for your well-being.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but there's also 77 TAC 3 TAC 77 TAC 7 TAC 3 arrest by private persons. There's that.
Right.
But it's like who polices the police themselves?
Traffic offenses are not under a citizen's arrest.
It says public offense committed or attempted or a felony. So
traffic offenses are not public offenses and they're not felonies. So
no.
I'm just looking in your best interest.
Okay.
So like I'm saying, just report it. You did exactly right with recording it, and then just report it.
All right.
Okay. We good on that?
We're good on that.
Perfect. Okay. So in order for me to be able to contact you, I need a phone number.
No problem.
Okay. Do you want to just write it down on the back?
No problem.
Okay. What do you want me to call you?
Sir.
Just sir.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm going to write that down just so I don't forget.
Okay.
Okay, any other information you want to provide for me or anything else like that?
Not at this time, but if I could get like a business card or your contact information, that'd be great so we can keep in touch. And then also what the complaint process looks like and the next steps that I have to take.
Okay, so basically the next process is I'll go through the information that you provided, and then I'll see if I'm able to pull up any other additional footage on their end. A lot of our watch guards, our cameras and stuff, track location, speed, stuff like that. I'll see if I can find anything like that.
Oh, I do have their plate numbers as well, but I'm sure that those
they're
are
assigned vehicles and stuff.
Cool.
And so that's not an issue.
Do those come with GPS on them to track their locations?
On the motors themselves, I'm not 100% sure, but
Okay.
I know on their vehicles, yes.
Got it.
On the regular issue vehicles.
Okay.
But like I said, let me go. It'll take me a little bit of time to go through this. Today's
Okay.
my Friday, so I'm off the next couple of days.
Okay.
So usually I'll do what I can today. I've got other stuff I've got to do today as well.
No problem.
Sometimes this usually takes a few days, and then like I says, I take my findings and then I refer it to my lieutenant and look at any other previous disciplinaries and stuff.
Okay. Is there any sort of written complaint that I can submit with a receipt and stuff like that, so we can make sure that it's tracked?
I say normally we do have a pamphlet. We're currently out. You can do a voluntary statement. It's
Okay.
just like what we would normally collect on any type of complaint, whether it be criminal, whether it be against persons, whatever.
Okay.
You can more than welcome to fill that out and get a copy if you'd like that.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'd like to do that and get a copy that's time date stamped.
Okay.
Just so we can track that process.
Sure.
And yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so let me grab one of those. There's
Okay.
right over here.
Thank you.
And I'll let you fill it out. And then if you want, you've got my card. If you'll just call me when it's done, I can send it back out and grab it.
All right, thank you, Sergeant. All right.
Okay, so the top part's just regular what we ask to fill out personal information. Bottom part again, just describe what happened.
Okay.
And then sign and date.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Should I mention certain policies, like policy numbers and stuff
Feel
like
free
that?
to include whatever you need. If you
Okay.
need additional space, just write it on the back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sergeant Johnson, you're very professional. May I shake your hand?
Yeah, not a problem.
All right, thank
so,
you.
like I said, you've got my phone number.
Okay.
In case I have to leave for any reason. If so, we'll just coordinate on how I get that from you. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, not a problem. Have a good day.
Take care.
All right, front and back.
All right, thank you, Sergeant Johnson. Take care.
Anything else while I was gone?
Nope, that's
Okay.
it. All right, stay safe out
I
there.
appreciate it. You too.